Hey cruise fans, and welcome back to Ray and Sue's travel channel. In early July we were able to undertake a 6-day British Isles cruise on the lovely Celebrity Silhouette. So it's our pleasure to be able to bring you the first in a 2-part series covering the full ship tour. Enjoy! And it's a beautiful morning today, and we've got blue skies, a few clouds, a lovely sunrise, and as you can see, sun behind the clouds at the moment, but it's just about 6:30 this morning, and we just start doing a bit of a ship tour for you. We hope you're enjoying the tour, and if you have, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It's through your subscription that this channel can grow, and your subscription is entirely free. There's no cost involved whatsoever, and we'd much appreciate if you subscribe to the channel for more great content on cruises and on ports and tips and tricks along the way. So please consider subscribing, it's very much appreciated. Thank you in advance. Okay, so we go into the lift and
stand clear of the doors, please.
deck 5. And there we go. Going down to deck 5 now.
Deck 5.
First of all, on deck 5 you can get access to the Ensemble Lounge, which will take you up to the restaurants, the paid for restaurant. And of course, every lane has a stairwell. So as we go around into deck 5, we can see some very nice displays of various items that you can purchase in the shops on deck 5. Again, one of these very helpful schematics to share where you are on the ship. And over here on 5 you can see the it's not laid out yet, but here is an ice cream bar and coffee bar, a gelaterie, which is some very scrumptious, very nice ice creams and freshly made cones that you can buy here. And as we move further into deck 5, here we have the coffee bar. This is Il Bacio, and a very popular place on the ship. Very popular place on the ship. Lots of people come on a regular basis to the coffee bar. It's actually very good. It's very adjacent to the atrium, where there are live performances, and a lovely space, very well afforded, very comfortable seats, and somewhere nice to go prior to or after lunch or dinner. And of course it's on deck 5, and of course it's adjacent to the outside walking areas on deck 5. We won't go out there this morning, but as you can see, it's about just after 6 o'clock this morning. We're at sea today, and it seems to be reasonably calm weather. Not too much roll on the ship, but we can see El Bacio. What a lovely space it is, very popular with guests, and a bit of a meeting place as well. And they've got it well laid out, well distanced, and every time one of the seats is vacated, then they disinfect the area. And so El Bacio, the coffee bar, you can avail yourself of fantastic coffees and wonderful teas here. The staff are outstanding. They will take care of your every need when you're here in the coffee bar, and there's always little small snack items available to go with your coffees. It's not laid out at the moment, but I assure you they are extremely nice. And so as we go across the little link here, we can see the much wider expanse of the atrium itself. So El Bacio on the left, and of course about 3 or 4 floors there, showing the atrium and the stairwell down into the atrium itself. And back up on 5, we can also see now sushi on 5, which is a lovely little sushi bar. If you're into your sushi and sake and all of the usual accompaniments, you can come here. You can book it if you need to. Sometimes you can just drop straight in, but again, it's a lovely little space, relatively informal, a fairly open restaurant. Of course, it's another one of those paid restaurants, but some fantastic sushi and a lovely atmosphere here, and great food. So that's sushi on 5. Sushi on 5. So that's the atrium area on 5, and now we'll just pop through the shops area and we'll share with you some of the so it's a little bit darker here, so I hope that doesn't detract from the film at all. But this first area we come to, again, is another little bar, and this is a little area really where if you're in the market for some jewellery, some nice expensive jewellery, then you can come here, you can sit and you can avail yourself, have a conversation about what you'd like to purchase. Okay, so if you'd like to avail yourself of a nice watch, perhaps an Omega or a Breitling, then this is the place to come. It's very nice, very well afforded, great displays of some fantastic watches. So that's the Breitling store. And as we move further on, you can see the various stores that are available, Bulgari, various artisan stores. Now the light isn't that great down here, so we'll move on. But just to let you know, there is, of course, the ubiquitous art gallery on board, where there'll be art sales from time to time during the cruise. So if you're into your art, then you can avail yourself of one of these fine pictures. And moving further on, we have Kate Spade, a variety of bags, etc. for the ladies. And yes, it looks like they're setting up for an art auction today, so we won't spend too much time here. But again, if we go on still a little bit further, we have Moda. And there we are. So that's the retail shops. So as we move further along, here we are on the forward section of deck 5, and here we are into the theatre, and of course the chaps are setting up the art auction, so we'll just fly by. Good morning. How are you? So, yes, so here's the theatre, and it's spread across floors 4 and 5. We're on 5 at the moment, so the upper tier of the theatre. And again, lighting is not brilliant in here at the moment, but hopefully you'll get an idea, get the gist of what the theatre looks like. Production shows, various events, and last evening we watched the Euro 2020 semi-finals in here on the large screen, and it's a lovely place to come. Also doubles up as the meeting area, so if you do any excursions while on board, typically you'll meet here before you leave for your excursion. But a fantastic space for live entertainment and Broadway shows, etc. So that's the upper tier of the theatre. So now we'll go down from 5 down the stairwell, which are usually afforded with a nice piece of art on the way down, but we're going down to 4. And again we can see the theatre, the entrance to the theatre on 4, and then we'll take a look at the areas on 4. And so as we go along on 4 now, we arrive at an area called Celebrity Central, and it's an area that gives you access to a number of different areas. Again, looks a little bit like an atrium, as you can see above on 5. That's where the art auction is going to be today, but there is a lovely sense of space down here. There's of course more, there are more shops to see. This is Quasar. Quasar is a bar come nightclub area. Really nice space, really modern in its design and look, and it's a great opportunity to come if you're into your music, if you like the DJ to lay down some tunes for you, then this is where you will come. And a lovely bar at the back when it's all set up in the evenings to quench your thirst. And so next to Quasar is the Future Cruise area. Now it's locked off at the moment, but this is where you can come and you can sit down with a Future Cruise concierge, and if you're enjoying your cruise that much, then you can come in here and get yourself a great deal on a new cruise, a future cruise, and usually they've got a few deals, a few bargains to be had. A really nice area, no pressure, lots of information available to you. And then we move along now. In the middle of the centrum here, there's another bar which is available to those people that are either using the theatre or the casino, which is to the left there. We'll go through there very quickly in a moment. But again, a really nice space, lovely decoration, well afforded, very contemporary in its look and feel. So that's the central area. And so as we go towards the theatre again, just to the side here, again there is another little side room which provides for some other entertainment. So sometimes you can get live shows on in here. There's a large screen and a stage area, and seating for roughly 100-150 people, and another little separate side area for separate entertainment outside of the theatre area. Also very, very useful for showing Euro 2020 football matches, which we've done in here, and quizzes and the like. Okay, so those in need of a little bit more shopping and retail therapy. Here we are on 4, and again a number of shops on our right hand side, typically the celebrity store where you can get celebrity branded goods. On the left hand side is the photographic area where you can pick up photos that may have been taken of you while you're on your cruise as a little reminder of your cruise experience. And as we move through further, of course, we have the Bulgari. This is the silhouette shop. This is typically where you'd be able to pick up some of those last minute items that perhaps you forgot on your cruise when you were doing your packing. And as we move forward, some really nice decor. You're decorating the main sort of walking area along here. Here we have serendipity, you know, various items of couture, etc., etc. And again, it's a very, very nice, very, very well afforded area, akin to a little shopping area inside the cruise ship itself. Okay, so again on 4, again this is a nice little area, a little bit of a sports bar, and you can come down here, watch a bit of sport. It is adjacent to the casino, and we'll walk very, very quickly through here in case they don't like you filming the casino. But here is the sports bar. You can get yourself a nice coffee and tune into your favourite sport. And as we go round, we just very, very quickly take a walk through. Obviously the ubiquitous slot machines are here, and it stretches right across to the other side, and in the middle, of course, your standard tables of craps and poker and free card brag, etc., etc. So we won't dwell here, as it is the casino and security might get a little bit upset, but okay. Of course, every cruise ship has its casino, and the celebrity silhouette is no different to anywhere else. And so as we come out of the casino, we're back into the atrium area now, and on the left here again is another bar, quite sports orientated, and it's the craft social area, typically where you can get beers, wines, spirits, and I hope we don't get a copyright blast as a result of here, but you can see again sport orientated, but a lovely little space, some little private areas where you can sit, and obviously some more open areas. There's even a bar football game for you to avail yourself of. Okay, and so there we have it, deck 4. And so lastly, we're going to share with you the dining arrangements on Celebrity Silhouette. And here we are at the aft end of the ship, and the main dining room is called Grand Cove, and it's the main dining room. So we'll go in and we'll share with you what the dining room looks like this morning. Now, we are at sea today, so there should be a breakfast service here this morning. Now this covers floor 4 and floor 5 for breakfast and dinner, and also when you're at sea day, we also have a lunch service in here, and again it's a fantastic space, a really lovely area downstairs, floor 3, upstairs, floor 4, and as you can see, partitioned off into separate areas. Over there on the left there, and then of course the balcony which shares the centre of the restaurant itself. Again, a lovely contemporary feel and a wonderful design with some nice artworks and a really nice feel about the restaurant itself. So this is where some, but not all, people come for their meals. Of course, there are other paid for restaurants on board as well, which we'll share with you, but a lovely space. So that is Grand Cove on floor 4. So yours truly is going to navigate the stairs, and while we do so, take a look at the fantastic decoration in here in the main dining room. And as you can see, it's a lovely space. So we're going downstairs now to floor 3. And you can come in here for breakfast this morning, and they'll serve you breakfast from the main kitchens. So if you want to come in here and have a served breakfast, then you can do so. And there we have it. So that's Grand Cove and the main dining room. And as we exit, we'll be exiting back onto floor. But I hope you agree with me, what a wonderful space the restaurant is, and a hive of activity when cruise ships are allowed to get back up to full volume, and the cruise ship will have up to 3,500 guests, and this will be a hive of activity in the mornings, lunchtime at sea, and in the evenings. So there you have it, Grand Cove main dining room. And so as we go through on floor 3, you can see guest relations, and the chaps, the guys and girls down here will help you if you have any issues on board. Again, it's a lovely open space, very well afforded, very comfortable, and down here on the ground floor of the atrium is typically where the bands will be set up in that circle just there, and a great area for entertaining. As you can see, this goes all the way up to deck 14, and yes, that is a tree growing in the middle of the open space in the atrium. And then as we go towards the side, you can see a lovely staircase that will take you up to floor 4. And again, just to emphasize the wonderful decoration which is the atrium. A simply stunning ship. It's had a refurb in the last year or so. They spent 75 million on refurbishing the Celebrity Silhouette, and she looks lovely. She looks really lovely. So we hope you're enjoying this ship tour, and if you are, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It's through your subscription, which is totally free, that enables us to be able to share this sort of content with you, and your subscription will help us get sufficient subscribers and watch time to be able to really help the channel grow, and also for us to be able to bring you videos like this. So, and what we can see here on the left hand side of the atrium again is another bar, another coffee bar, somewhere you can come and sit, relax and unwind and just enjoy your cruise in the atrium with various forms of entertainment going on. So that's the atrium. And of course, if you've booked a shore excursion, you're absolutely guaranteed to be back on board at the end of your excursion, even if you are delayed. It's a cruise line excursion. They will hold up the ship for you for your return with the rest of your passengers on your excursion. If you go on your own excursions, which can't happen at the moment, but as we get out of lockdown and the rules change. Okay, so lastly on deck 3, the preferred guests of Celebrity Cruises, the suite guests, have their own special area for dining. This is called Lumini, and it's a wonderfully afforded, beautifully decorated area, and the team are in here this morning, and as you can see, a fantastic space for guests, and it's open for breakfast, lunch and for dinner, and a really lovely space, a super environment, very contemporary in its design and its feel, and a lovely place to come should you be one of the suite guests. And again holds probably about 100 people, which is really nice, and a lovely select area for suite guests to come. Obviously a little preferred area rather than being in the main dining room or in the main dining room or the Ocean Breeze Cafe. So that's Lumini. And if you like this video, why not check out our channel, Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, where you'll find a raft of other cruise videos covering the Far East, the Middle East, the Mediterranean and the Caribbean and Mexico. So please leave us any comments that you'd like, and consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It's through your subscription that this channel can grow. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. In part 2, we're going to be sharing with you deck 10 and above, all of the open public areas, including the pools, the solarium, the gardens, and the retreat. So, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in part 2. Bye bye.